And I must personally thank you for this welcome distraction and personally quite a lot of joy.
You're sincerely not welcome. There's no way to live!
Professor, you're not done here.
Silk?
If this planet is allowed to explode, will you be able to live with the consequences?
Who exactly are you? The members of that crew completely forgot you as soon as you vanished. You're playing a long game here.
Here I am.
But he said he never sets his gun to stun.
A little redirection into the bowels of the device and the active explosive gets flooded by water, neutralizing it all. In the end, this whole place gets flooded.
Looks like you've got it all worked out, haven't you? Wait a minute. How do you know how to control the TARDIS? You're a Time Lord.
That I am. And that's all I'll say on the matter. We're about to arrive. Professor!
Just a moment, Jess. And yes! We're finally out of that place.
What happened?
Well, we defused the bomb. We filled it with water so it could never be exploded again.
And Dr. Silk, where's she?
Oh, yeah, she's gone. She left on her own accord.
Seems to be her speciality a bit, doesn't it? Disappearing. Well, at least you and I haven't forgotten her, have we?
No. No, I don't think I can forget her even if I wanted to.
Who is she? I mean, she's got to be a Time Lord. She could operate the TARDIS.
Well, I do have a theory.
And your theory is?
Oh, well, there's no need to focus on that now until I have the whys and the what-fors and the hows. In fact, I've set our new destination, which just happens to be Earth.
Earth?
Yeah, well, I thought it was time for a change of pace and a change of space. And Earth is very homey.
Well, you're my homie, Professor.
Pardon?
It really doesn't matter. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Professor, what happened to you on Planet 19?
Jess, I saw something that can only be described as pure evil.
Dr. Silk?
No. The Extinction Amalgam. A race that took delight in nothing but death and destruction. And I thought I'd seen everything.
Professor, we've left that planet, left the solar system. We're so far away.
Professor!
It's a message.
We need to boost the signal.
Please. Professor! We need you.
That's you. That's the you that we met when we encountered the TARDIS gremlin. Do you remember?
Remember? Jess, I was him for several years.
Professor, they're after us. After you. Hide! Hide, Professor!
What was that? We're landing?
No, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Well, should we leave?
We could, but we have no idea where we are or how we got here.
Is that something we want to know?
Want? Maybe not. But need? Well.
All right then, Professor. After you. Professor, where are we?
Well, at a guess, we're in the space between two universes, between ours and another. It's a gateway, if you will.
Not much of a gateway.
If you think about it too literally. This is a place like any others. It's somewhere that's far away from anything else.
And what are we doing here?
Well, you heard the voice. Something's following us. It's got something to do with another universe.
And that voice was you, the other you, the one that we met inside the TARDIS console.
Yes, and he only would have got in touch with me unless things were very, very wrong.
Professor!
Let's go back. Back to the TARDIS now!
Professor, that thing, it's getting closer.
It's a portal. It's not getting closer. We are. It's sucking us in. I'm gonna have to make a quick TARDIS dematerialization flip-flop now! I was close. We could have been sucked into that universe with no way to escape.
And what was that?
Whoever's pursuing us.
Pursuing you, by the way. It's pursuing you.
Well, if you want to part ways while the going gets tough, I can just as easy.
Not even as a joke. Why would you even say that?
No reason. But whoever or whomever this is, we need to get them off my scent. Right now.
I'm on a break.
I'm not interested in buying any of your wares, shopkeep. I need to leave a message here for the professor. The one with the ponytail.
Piss off, he's a pain in the ass.
You will take this letter, and you will make sure he reads it.
Okay, we'll be materializing shortly. Now, Jess, do you trust me?
Yes, of course. Why would you ask that?
Well, we need to do something radical, something that's never been done before to get that creature or whatever it is off our track because it knows exactly what I look like.
So you need to change your face, but how?
Well, I can't do it now because this regeneration is stabilized and I can't regenerate out of nothing. But I could become you.
You become me.
Well, if I swap my mind with yours, temporarily, of course, then we could distract the people who are looking for us, the person who's looking for us, and they won't know that I'm you and you're me. And by the time they realize that I'm actually somebody else...
Well, hopefully they will have left you, me, alone.
Well, with any luck. You know what? It's a stupid idea, ridiculous, and sounds a little bit cliched and overdone too much in these type of situations.
No,
Don't worry about it.
Professor, it's a great idea. If this is what we've got to do, I'm in.
Are you sure, Jess? Are you really sure?
Yes, of course. We almost got sucked into another universe. If this is the way we've got to stop him, we should do it.
Jessica Fisher, what would I ever do without you?
I dread to think.
Now, if you just place your hands there on the console, right there.
like that.
I'll place mine here and I'll just adjust these switches.
This is an unusual experience for me.
Wow, as is this view from me. Is this what it's like for normal-sized people to look at the world?
Well, I think it's time that we get going and out into the world. Jess, or should I call you the professor?
No. Jess is fine, but oh my gosh, this breathing, I feel on top of the world.
Whoa. Just take it slowly, Jess. You don't want to hyperventilate. You're not used to the dual cardiovascular system. Just slow, steady breaths in and out.
You're probably right.
Just breathe. Oh, I am starving. You must have been starving. You know what that means? I'm having lobster.
No, Professor. I'm allergic to seafood. I could go into anaphylactic shock.
Yes, well, don't worry. The two cardiovascular systems will take care of that.
Professor, I've got the two hearts, not you, remember?
Right. In that case, I guess it's just a double quarter-pounder meal with bacon.
You're the worst.
Well, you never believe the day I've had. Remember that guy with the blue face?
No.
He's up and gone, disappeared, off with another version of me. Can you believe it? You know, the tall guy, rather annoying.
No.
So I'm going to have to track him down somehow. How to track yourself down? Well, I can't use Vorjak and Vishtik's gone. You're not free this afternoon, are you?
I'm on a break. Sorry.
What's the other option then? To track myself down, the best help I can get is probably, well, another version of me, I guess.
Why are you telling me this?
Because everyone else has disappeared. Who else am I going to tell?
Good.
Do you mind if I use your back area out there?
Alright.
By the way, you don't sell many of them, do you?
Not anymore.
Good old Melbourne town. Well, the suburbs. Good old suburbs town.
My home. What year is it, Professor?
Well, it's 2018, so it's a bit after your time, but yeah, you might notice some changes. Some cars.
Would it kill you just to aim for the 90s once? The 1990s?
Yeah, we can do that sometime.
That fills me with such surety, Professor. Now, let's go get some food. Num.
And connecting into the don't. And there we go. Should be transposing shortly. Where are you, short ass?
Here I am in good old Melbourne town again. Haha. Now I need to find my other self and... something's not right. They've moved the Sydney Harbour Bridge and Opera House to Melbourne. And the entire harbour. Unless... this isn't Melbourne at all, it's Sydney. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be late.
So what are we doing, Professor? I mean, obviously we're trying to keep away from the thing that's after us. I get that. But at the same time...
We're waiting to be found. Simples. They'll find you and scan you and then,
And?
well, hopefully realise that you're not the professor and, bugger off.
Great plan, Professor.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought so.
All done. Now just to wait. And wait. And wait. I hate waiting. What to do? What to do? What to do? What can I do while I'm waiting? What can I do while I'm waiting? About time.
Howdy doody. You called? I came.
Took your sweet time, didn't you?
Yes, well, I had a little problem. There was this big giant coat hanger in Sydney Harbour and it seemed to be drawing me off course for some reason.
Isn't that called Kirribilli House or something?
Yes, probably. He's been in contact.
Obviously he's been in contact with you as well.
Yes, he has.
Silly old twat.
Oh, we call him that, but really we do have a great affection for him, don't we?
Do we?
No, not really. So what's the deal?
Deal is I saw him very briefly. I'll give you more of the details when I can, but he got whisked away in some other universe by someone who wants another version of us. Not you, not me.
So, they're after this other version of us? Perhaps one we've never met before. I think we better go and get to him before they do.
Well, that's why I got hold of you. I figured we could do the old
Contacting?
contacting.
How quaint!
Lovely.
Let's give it a go.
Why don't you ask my neighbour, all who to play the old banjo, keep those guitars strumming, put more water in the soup, there's better times a-coming.
Professor, what are you doing? You've always got some weird device in your hand that's detecting something.
Yes, well, this allows me to see rips in the fabric of the universe, and with a little bit of luck, it will allow us to detect when there are jumps into this universe and target where they come from.
But we know, don't we? It's in another universe.
Well, yes, but hopefully with a little bit more accuracy, we can detect where to send the TARDIS into the other universe.
Oh, okay then.
Also, it flashes.
Contact.
Contact.
Oh, Professor! Come on. Over here. What happened?
Happened? Oh, I'm looking at myself. Are there two of me?
Professor, it's me. I'm Jessica.
Jessica. Oh, good one. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's of course. How you going, Jess?
Oh, I'm pretty good. So what happened?
There were other me's reaching out. There's out of my body. I couldn't establish a proper connection.
Oh, excuse me, are you okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine, thank you.
He? I think you're both a bit dazed and confused. Would you like to come inside for a cup of tea and some warmth?
Oh, yay. Ay, yay. Oh, dear. That, didn't work.
No, something in the way, but I did manage to touch the professor's mind.
Yes. You don't think it's because, there's me, you, we're missing the twat. I mean, could that be why it didn't work?
It's possible, but I do think, I'm getting a sense that the professor's that way.
And there's not a lot of space here.
No,
Stuck.
he really needs to fix that, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
What's going on back there?
It's just a conference, a meeting of the minds, as it were.
Oh my goodness. I say, it's a record shop. I love record shops. Hey, did you know that Records made a comeback in the year 3021?
I've forgotten that.
Yeah. Hey, excuse me, shopkeep. I'm looking for Dining and Dancing by Tony Brady.
We really don't have time for this. actually.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Let me elucidate. Came to your house last night with roses in my hands. Just thinking of your kisses had me feeling grand. And then I looked into your window and saw you dining and dancing, holding hands and romancing, sharing your love with someone new.
Right, I've forgotten how much I enjoyed that. That's
Listen, there's a
song.
note here from some strange woman. If I give it to you, will you get out?
Ooh, strange women are my favourites.
I wonder who.
It's an address for where we can find ourselves. And it's not far away.
Hey, let's go. High five for Team Professor.
I don't do high fives.
Seriously?
I don't do high fives.
What about hugs?
Hugs, well, not with myself.
Yeah, no, that's it. Simply.
Dining and dancing, sharing your love with someone.
Came to your house last night with roses in my hand. Just thinking of your kisses had me feeling grand.
Professor, are you going to be all right?
Oh, yes, I'll be fine. I'm just a bit wobbly, that's all, but I'll be fine. Jess, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have brought you into this. The dangers you could face when you're me, I should have thought more, a lot more.
Oh, don't be silly, Professor. You know exactly what you're doing, and I trust everything you do, remember?
Well, thank you. That's why we're Jess and the Professor, team extraordinaire, and line dancing champions of the moon of Jupiter in 3078.
That's right. Hey, what? Now, where's that Mr. Muddleson gone? I could really do with that cup of tea, and so could you.
Yeah, tea sounds good.
Stop! I look for the professor. Another professor.
Another professor?
I don't know what this man is talking about. We were just taking a lovely walk through the park. I was walking along with this lovely gentleman. I'm sure you can see he is the most handsome fellow in all of the universes.
What are your titles?
Titles? Oh, I'm Derek, the News.
And I am Davison, the Times.
Yes.
Derek and Davison. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you, sir, but we'd better keep moving.
Yeah,
stop.
Be going.
Your visual identities concur with that of the professor we have in our database. Initiating full scan to determine and confirm professor identity.
And saw you dining and dancing, holding hands and romancing, sharing your love with someone new.
According to this and my connection, this should be the house.
That is, of course, if we're just going to take the word of some strange lady who we didn't even meet, who gave a strange letter to the strange shopkeeper.
Well, not just that, also my senses, my instincts. You don't trust that as well?
Sure, no, let's say I do. Yeah, absolutely. 100%, 110%.
After you.
Who are you looking for?
I believe he is looking for the Professor, but this is Derek, and I am Bobbyson.
I can help you there. I'm the professor. What do you need?
Excuse me? Just because he says he's the professor, you automatically assume he's telling the truth. You know what? I'm the professor, not this beardy Mr. Beardy McBeardyson.
Your minds appear to be that of the professor, but your image does not appear in the database. And this one's image appears in the database, but his mind. I don't understand. Not understand. Understand. Return to home! Return to home! Return to home!
Nice work.
We did it!
We did.
Boys from the TARDIS!
With the power of our brain.
Brain power, TARDIS stuff.
We
are the best.
rock.
Kick out the
we
rest.
rock and roll.
We are the best.
We are knocking it out of the park. Woohoo! We rock.
I can't believe I
And-
used to
and
be
roll.
that conceited.
With eager arms that long to hold you oh so tight. But when I looked in through your window, I saw you.
Hey, can you do me a favour? Can you hold on to that?
Sure. Ah, it's live.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Cheers.
Damn you.
Almost there.
Well, here we are, that's better. Back to normal.
That was just an odd experience, Professor, you know, being in your body with the two hearts and everything.
Well, that's me for you.
And me.
Yeah, well, nevertheless, whatever that thing was, it will be back.
No,
Oh, for sure. It's bound to be back.
sure as eggs is eggs. It's already got at least one of us.
It's only got the twat, though.
Now, how exactly did you guys get here? And how did you know?
Well, you see, I realised that there was something up and I got a message. So I started looking for my eighth self. But then he called me into action. And I sent you a message as well.
Oh, in the TARDIS, remember?
Yes, that's right, I do remember that. So, how did this all begin?
Oh, well, I've got a great story.
As
for you
do
there.
I.
No, but mine takes us all the way to Klum 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 Ya, so it's going to be really good.
Yeah, well, mine takes us to Pakistan. And India. And Sri Lanka.
All right, well, let's just start from the beginning. How did you get here?